Detective Goren. I'm Paula Geisen. Come on in.
Sorry I'm late.
It's tough to get away from your job.
No excuse. Your office, it's striking.
Thank you.
These two doors, they remind me of a riddle. You know the one? Two identical doors, two identical guards. One guard is an angel guarding heaven. He always tells the truth. And the other guard is devil guarding hell. He always has to lie. You have one question to ask to get into heaven. What would that question be? You'll never get it. You'll...
Give me time.
Also, the missed appointments. I apologize.
I'm sure you had good reasons not to come.
You don't have to do that.
How do you mean?
Empathize with me.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Yeah, I'm sure you had reason not to come. You know, your job is too tough to get away from. You're trying to gain my trust.
I don't think that would be that easy to do.
Is that what it says in my file?
That? It's only part of your file.
Did you accept to do this before or after you read it?
After?
And after the more experienced psychiatrist begged off?
I didn't have to fight to get you. And it wasn't only the files. 7 employer-mandated sessions with someone as challenging as you.
You were going to say crazy, weren't you?
Why do you think that?
Do you think I'm crazy?
I think you are a person who is aware that the world is a dangerous place. You found a way of surviving, but your way can make other people feel uncomfortable.
It's challenging and you know, uncomfortable. You're walking on eggshells with me, aren't you?
Isn't that how you like it? It's part of your skill set, like being able to read people quickly.
It's my job.
Sure. It's protected you, but it's also taken its toll on those around you and on yourself. You are exceptional at analyzing others. Exceptional. So what is it that you think will happen if you start looking at yourself?
I thought about what you said. You know, I'm not afraid. I mean, maybe I am, but you were right. You know, my world is treacherous.
I need you to sit.
I have this friend, Lewis. He works on cars. He told me that the biggest mistake that people make is they have an old car. You know, it's worn down, it stalls all the time. They get the transmission flushed, clean out all the gunk. They kill it. You see, all that gunk, it was there for a reason. It was there to plug up all the holes. Car never runs again.
You're afraid if you get into this with me, you'll stop functioning.
You're gonna say you won't allow that to happen because you know, I can trust you.
I wouldn't presume to tell you who to trust. I do think it's interesting that you likened yourself to an old car. Cars don't feel. They don't stop and reflect. They're made to work, to go.
My mother... She, you know, did her best to take care of me. But she was mentally ill, schizophrenic.
You were only a boy?
How old were you when you first realized your mommy wasn't like all the other mommies?
7.
Were you ashamed?
And frightened. It's my turn.
Detective?
I've talked to someone about this before.
In therapy?
No, in the interrogation room, I betrayed my family. I pimped out my family to get a confession.
You did what you had to. You always have. And I don't think you betrayed your mother. But what have you done for her son?
It turns out that he's a drunk, he's a gambler, you know. She does everything for him. He does nothing for her. He's not a parent.
You're angry at him.
Well, the guy's a user. You know, he's a piece of... Sorry.
Don't be. It's a tell. He presses a lot of your buttons. Why?
You think that he represents my father?
Do I? We haven't talked about your father.
He's in my file, isn't he?
Well, not much. Only that he's deceased.
All right, well then, not much to talk about. I mean, he's long gone. You know, he didn't really father me.
How do you mean?
I did some handiwork around the house when the husband wasn't there, which was often.
Nothing. It's just... He would go away, which was often, and when he was around, he was a charming man. Loved a good time.
How so?
Used to take me to ball games, hockey.
Sounds like fun.
Didn't actually take me to games. He took me to this woman's house, Maggie's, to her apartment. You know, I would watch the game in front of a big color TV, and he would go into the bedroom with her. I remember the first time that he took me there. On the way back, he stopped to buy us some ices, and he told me, "Let's just keep this between us, man, okay, Bobby?"
He had you cover for him?
Yeah.
Do you remember how that felt?
Lying to my mother, I got used to it.
Okay. How does it feel now?
No, my father taught me an important lesson. Everybody lies all the time.
You don't really believe that?
I do. It's one of those early survival skills. You know, it serves me well in my work.
Actually, in your work, some people lie and some people don't. And you figure out who's who.
No, I try. And sometimes I believe people, even though they could be lying.
Your work isn't the only place that you've applied this lesson, is it?
I mean, do you ever get tired of asking questions that you know the answer to?
I'm sure we both do.
Say what you mean.
Okay. When you tell yourself, everyone lies. That includes me. You're letting me know that you can't trust me, that I lie to you. And you're putting a distance between us. You may be right about me. I hope you're not. But either way, we both know. It isn't the first time that you've placed this rule around an intimate relationship.
Thanks. My doctor told me I should drink more water. He wants me to take better care of myself. I thought a lot about last week.
Oh, you did?
About what I said. That everybody lies. It's childish. You're right. The truth is that there are people that I trust.
Anyone in particular come to mind?
Yeah, my partner. Yeah, she always has my back.
Oh, tell me a little bit about her.
Well, she's a good cop. You know, she's more practical than I am. She's smart. You know, works hard, commands respect.
Okay, I know what she does. What's she like?
She grew up here. Her father was a cop, her husband.
Oh, she's married?
No, he died in the line of duty before we met.
And she never remarried? How long have you been together?
You know, there have been breaks. I guess like 11 or 12 years.
How'd you feel about her?
I told you, I respect her, I admire her. She puts up with my crap, you know? And as you're learning, that's not easy.
Do you love her?
What? She's my partner, professional. I mean, the last thing she would need is for me to hit on her.
No, I didn't ask you what she needs.
Yeah.
She's a major relationship in your life. Do you have any romantic feelings for her?
No. She's like a sister to me.
You have a sister?
I have a brother.
That woman. Is that your wife?
That's my partner.
So what are you waiting for?
No, it's not that kind of partner. Yeah, he's gone too.
So she's like your sister. It's important to you that I know that there aren't any romantic possibilities between the two of you, isn't it?
I don't get it. I mean, you know, when a man can't have a working friendship with his partner, I mean, it has to be more than that.
It's not my point. I'm wondering if you think romantic feelings for someone you admire and respect are at odds. Are there any women in your life now?
Last few years, I've been dealing with a lot of loss.
More than your fair share. And before that?
I've had relationships. It's just that in my work, you know, the hours aren't conducive. You know, a man of my age, single a long time, you know. All of my problems, it's too late. I mean, that's what you're thinking.
What else am I thinking? Look, between your work and your affect, you've created an emotional drawbridge that's protected you in many ways. It's a good thing. Do you ever feel lonely?
It's a beautiful day today.
Yes, finally we get a spring.
You don't suppose we could take the session outside, do you? I guess you've heard that one before.
We have more privacy in here. Or is that why you want to be outside?
Do you always do that? You think that everything is about something else or us?
I was thinking about last session. I was challenging you more than I had.
You asked me if I'm lonely. You asked if I could ever have feelings for someone.
Romantic feelings.
For someone I respect. But you didn't answer my question, is it too late?
You're worried that you've missed the boat? I think as we start...
Can you just... You know, we don't have a lot of sessions left. You know, I'm a big boy, you know I'm a grown man. Okay? And What is it? You said my emotional drawbridge, it's up, okay? I can take it. Just tell me if you think I can have what other people have. You know, a home, a relationship.
If you want to work towards those goals, then yeah, we can do that.
What is that? I mean, what does that mean? No? I mean, is that couched in shrink speak?
I'm not the one saying no, or it's too late. You are. Where's this coming from?
I mean, I look in the mirror every day, and I see what you see. You know, it's not working, this. You know, I ask you for your professional judgment, and then you turn it back on me. I mean, come on, you're smart. You're someone that I respect.
And you want to know if I see you as someone capable of being in a relationship.
That's what... You think that I'm hitting on you? Is that what
No.
you... Oh, come on.
That's not what I was saying.
No? Look, I know what you do, Doctor. You seem open, empathic, and you listen. You know, you're beautiful. So you get your patients to trust you, and then you pull back. You toy with them, and that's your game, isn't it?
Text.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Please.
Look, this is not working for me.
I know that I have inadvertently.
You know, you should
insulted
call
you.
my captain or, you know, 1PP or whoever that you report back to, and you should tell them that I am not a good candidate for therapy.
I need you to help me understand what I did
You want
wrong.
to take my badge away again?
Right when you feel you need to run.
Can't. This isn't working. It's not helping. Don't know where, maybe England. Mm-hmm. There were men on the bridge with me wearing some sort of military uniform. And they were walking the other way.
And what do you think it means?
I don't know, I was hoping you could tell me.
They were going one way and you were going the other?
Mm-hmm.
And the bridge was over water?
Turbulent water. Mm-hmm. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say it means that I'm at some kind of difficult crossing. That the guys in uniform were NYPD.
Actually, I was struck by the fact that this dream is what you wanted to discuss today. You want me to know that my opinion matters, but now who's asking questions that he knows the answers to? Instead of discussing what happened at the end of last session. A week ago, you were furious. You walked out. And today, I'm not sure what's on your mind, or even why you came back.
It's on my mind. No matter what was going on from your side, you know, I'm sorry for losing my temper. I wanted to apologize for that.
Thank you. It's fine to apologize, but I think we should talk about, try to reconstruct what happened between us.
I told you I think I overreacted.
Yes, and I'm suggesting because something powerful came up, something important. Why do you think you turned so quickly?
Yeah, we got our wires crossed.
Has that happened to you before?
What? Come on. Were you telling me that that's never happened to you?
You became enraged because you thought I suggested you might be hitting on me.
Look, I don't know what your angle is with me. I don't know if you're trying to get me to fail, to fall for you. I don't know if you're trying to get me to behave crazy so you can call the NYPD.
So you don't know what the rules of engagement are here. So let's talk about that.
You want to know what I feel? I feel anger.
And last week you were flooded with it. Fight or flight. What's underneath the anger?
More anger.
And underneath that, fear. Fear that I'm gonna betray you. Fear that I'm gonna humiliate you. That I must be up to something more than to get you to know your own mind. And that's why you run. Deep down, if we do this work, you're justifiably terrified of what we might discover.
You lied to me last week. I mean, it's okay. Everybody does.
When did I do it?
Well, you said that these sessions are so that I can get to know about my own mind, but that's not what this is really about.
Because NYPD sent you here?
No, because NYPD is paying you to assess my stability, my temperament, right?
So what you're saying is that I can't really be helping you and evaluating you for them. When you malfunction, I'm trying to find out what happens and when. Yes, I'm evaluating you, but I'm also trying to help you. Right now, I think the job is vital to you. The job gives you structure, sense of purpose. But you're convinced that it's the only thing that defines you. You think without the puzzle, you don't matter. It's a lie, but it's the only one you've chosen to believe. Consider this. If everyone lies, by definition, that has to include you. And if that's true, there's no way you can trust your own judgment. Not when you put the job before the man. There's so much more to you than that.
Are you gonna take my job away?
I'm gonna tell them that you are more than capable of holding down your job, and that you have anger and trust issues that would benefit from further treatment.
Yeah, well, I've been to anger management. It only managed to make me angrier.
But you need to learn how to curb your anger to keep your job. And it's gonna be hard. But you're smart enough to learn how to game yourself. And I could recommend a couple of therapists.
Recommend what? You're passing the buck?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
No. Look, I'm not starting with somebody new. No. No, you've gotten to know me. You know what you're getting into.
You'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. Come on. Oh, I thought about the riddle, the doors, the guards.
One guard's heaven, the other hell. You have one question to ask. What will it be?
What will the other guard say if you ask him if his is the door to heaven?
Very good. Same time next week.